The Tito Superpole race was wet, but it didn't stop Toprak Razgatlioglu getting a perfect start at Portimao. Andrea Locatelli followed him through from the third row into second before Jonathan Rea took it back between turns 1 and 2. Rea was soon in the lead going down into turn 7 as Toprak Razgatlioglu came under attack. There was a big crash for Michael Ruben Rinaldi.
You can see at the front of the field, Toprak losing a couple of spots. Oh, Jonathan Rea is down again for a second race in succession here in Portimao. Jonathan Rea has fallen from the lead. Here's Rea having that instant, just the front end folds from him. Typical wet weather crash there, where without too much warning on the front, he loses it. But for Jonathan, just having it on that lean angle on the run into the corner, sometimes that can happen in these conditions.
Hopes taking another hit. The man on the move, though, was Michael van der Mark as he got into second before chasing down Scott Redding and hitting the front before the half-race distance. Van der Mark leading Redding, looking to get BMW back on the top step for the first time since 2013, whilst Toprak Razgatlioglu kept going backwards, losing 4th to Haslam and then 5th to Locatelli, his teammate. He had no answer in the tricky wet conditions. Leon Haslam had just got into 3rd before this fall. It would have been his first podium since 2019. But taking BMW to a historic victory, their first since the Nürburgring in 2013, Michael van der Mark. All of the hard work from Sean Muir's racing outfit and BMW finally came to fruition as he took victory ahead of Scott Redding and Loris Baz on the podium again in 3rd. Van der Mark the winner ahead of Redding and Loris Baz 3rd place, his 2nd podium on the bounce, the first time since 2014 that's happened.
See Redding losing a little bit of ground now in the last couple of sectors, lost a quarter of a second in the last sector as Toprak starts to stretch out a little bit of pace, and certainly right now it's Toprak Razgatlioglu from 2nd position at the final turn of lap 10. We have a title race on our hands in World SBK in 2021. I cannot believe what I am seeing. The first mistake of the campaign for Toprak Razgatlioglu, exactly where 24 hours ago it looked as though Jonathan Rea had thrown away the world title aspirations for this season. You're going to see the front just come Ooh.
Mechanical
there for Toprak. The fender just breaking firm on the Yamaha, and
that's chain flailing as well, Steve. I don't know whether there was a a failure there on his way in, but certainly Razgat Lioglu can't be held to account for that incident by the looks of things.
No, not at all. And for Toprak there, again, he's had 3 retirements this season. Looks like 3 that weren't his fault, and at least from that big high-speed crash, Toprak, he comes back into the pits, and certainly looked like a mechanical issue for Toprak, but at least able to walk back to the pits, and you can see just how much energy gets dissipated in a crash like that. Such a fast place to come off for Toprak through turn 15.
The championship, Toprak's lead now at 49. Jonathan Ray is only 25 ahead of Scott Redding, who's closing in fast.